Good morning, everyone. It's Carla here today with another My Besties Design Team project. Today's project I'm really excited to show because it just kind of came together randomly, I suppose. So I really wanted to share this idea with you guys because I used a mason jar, and that's probably something that many of you are interested in altering. So all you need for this project is a mason jar, some flowers, real or artificial flowers, of course a My Besties digital image, and some lace and some flowers to embellish with. So let me go ahead and show you my finished product. So here's the mason jar that I used, and ta-da! Isn't this the sweetest ever? So I'm just going to lift my camera. Here are the flowers, and I had these in my stash, and I love the springy shabby chic palette that they use. And then these here I got from Shabbylicious, which is a store on Zibbit, and I just put them throughout. And then let's talk about this image that I used. This is from the My Besties Etsy shop, and I'll put the link below. And it is so cute because it's a tea theme, but it could be a get well. It could be used for a get well or really anything, but I did want something that had sort of a tea theme. And then on top of her head she's got that little bird in the nest, and I just love how whimsical it made the image. And then I always love coloring their outfits because I love how Sherry designs their outfits and their hairstyles. So you can see that she has this little braid off to the side, and then her outfit's super cute. And I like putting light blue and light pink together, so that's how I came up with that color scheme for my image. Now, all of these flowers here are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and I love using these flowers with my altered projects. And then what I did to the mason jar is I painted it gold. And if you're going to paint a mason jar, you might already know this, but you want to use, let me try to remember exactly how I did this. I used, I painted it white first, and I used Mod Podge and gesso to do that. And then I did a couple coats of that, and then I painted it with this metallic gold. And then I had this lace. Close my door. Close my door. No, close my door. I'll bring it out in a minute. Okay. Sorry about that. So I had this lace here, and when you put it down, it's normally this way. And so then the next row, I turned it upside down so that the scallops fit together. So I just alternated that for each of the rows until I covered the whole thing, and I like how it turned out. And then I had these other two laces, this white one and the light pink, and they're all from the same shop, which is Shabbylicious. Yeah, so if you're going to make one of these, obviously you don't have to design it the way that I did. You could just put your laces in the center or at the top and the bottom, or not at all. But I love lace, so I definitely wanted to do that. And then with your image, there are several ways that you could mount it. You could use a little bit of hot glue, assuming that the paper that you colored on is thick enough. And I use the paper that I switched to is from Spectrum Noir. It's their paper, and it's a really thick, good quality paper. And I noticed that my Spectrum Noir markers do not run the way on the Spectrum Noir paper. So it's good quality enough to where I could use a little bit of hot glue on the back, very thin amounts. Or you could use the mounting dots, or really, you know, just anything along those lines. And then you just put your arrangement on the top. And so you could even do, instead of a mason jar, you could do a smaller mason jar, or you could do a teacup, since she's holding a teacup in the image. So there's a million things you can do, but I thought how sweet this would be for a table setting, like in the center, a table center. Or even if a friend of yours wasn't feeling well, you know, you can just put something like this together. You could put real flowers in it. So there's my idea for today, and I hope you guys like it. I am absolutely in love with this, if you couldn't already tell. So I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and run over to Sherry's store and go get yourself this image. It's super cute. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.